Likewise, many celebrities and sports people are well known for their hefty spending. What do you know about Marcus Rashford? Marcus Rashford is on a blaze in the 2022-23 crusade, scoring 13 goals in 16 games for Manchester United since bearing of the World Cup. You might know him as a prolific sportsperson, but how does he spend his hard-earned money? As one of the most recognizable footballers in the world, Marcus Rashford has accumulated a substantial fortune in just a few years. Let us peek into his expensive life. Rashford is a Nike athlete, and since his breakthrough at Old Trafford, he's been featured in several of the sportswear brand's promotional campaigns. Along with Tottenham's Harry Kane and Manchester City's Raheem Sterling, he is one of England's top Nike footballers, and his stature with the brand is perhaps illustrated by the fact that he has rubbed shoulders with the likes of Robert Lewandowski, Gonzalo Higuain, and Edinson Cavani in advertisements. As well as Nike, Rashford is a McDonald's football ambassador. In 2017, he took part in a promotional campaign that saw him return to his former club Fletcher Moss Rangers to distribute brand new kits. He has also worked closely with EA Sports to promote their FIFA video game series. Rashford is only at the beginning of his football career, so he can be forgiven if long-term business interests are not at the front of his thoughts right now. However, like many footballers, he does appear to have set up a property business, suggesting that he will invest some of his earnings into that industry. Of course, there is always a surplus of time for him to follow in the footsteps of other footballers by venturing further into the realm of business. The 25-year-old is in the shape of his career, as he promised to be after an extreme workout fought last summer. And for that persistence and celestial performances this season, United cited the restored striker a one-year contract extension in December 2022, worth a declared $303,000 per week plus perks. The striker is gauged to have a net worth of around $30 million. He is currently valued at $59 million according to Transfermarkt. So what precisely does he expend all that money on? Number 1. Houses. The England international possesses a $3 million 4-bedroom brick home in Manchester, where he coaches and enjoys hooping it up on his basketball court, which is conventionally encountered on his deck. Besides the contemporary interior designed by his mother, the remainder of his house is full of the player's memorabilia. Rashford famously scored 2 goals on his Premier League debut against Arsenal at 18. The number 39 has since earned the number 19, and then under Jose Mourinho, the number 10. Based on his Keepy Uppy stay-at-home challenge during the COVID pandemic, Rashford's wardrobe is also full of shoes. Bestowed, Nike endowed the sneakerhead with a customized pair on his birthday. Number 2. Cars. Manchester United superstar Marcus Rashford is a fanatic about high performance and extravagant cars. He has a desirable car assemblage consisting of cozy SUVs, sporty sedans, and even hypercars. Rashford proudly possesses the $400,000 supercar Brabus GT Coupe Rocket 900. The car, or shall we express race car, which bears up to 205 miles an hour, is based on the Mercedes AMG GLE 63. It is also short, with only 24 of the identical model public worldwide. The Manchester striker also tugs from his millions to brag about the $70,000 Audi RS4 in his garage, the $60,000 Mercedes-Benz CLA 45, along with 2 models of the ultra-comfy $110,000 Mercedes S-Class Coupe. Number 3. Watches. How Marcus Rashford expends his millions on watches may amaze you. As childhood and one-time United and Three Lions teammate Jesse Lingard once called him, Rashy is also an avid watch collector. The player was lately dotted modeling an ultra-rare $400,000 red Richard Mille RM1103 automatic flyback chronograph McLaren. The case is laced with the unique quartz TPT, completing the wristwatch weightless and enduring. Rashford also owns a $24,000 Rolex Day-Date, a Jack Grealish treasured stole from his home in 2000. The burglar was one of his family's friends, and Rashford dropped the charges. Number 4. Charities. While Rashford appreciates expending his millions, he stays committed to using them to enhance the lives of those around him. The player is extremely charitable and has utilized his fortune to make a contrast in many people's lives. During the COVID pandemic, Rashford aided in raising millions of dollars to feed kids in Britain. He famously drove then British Prime Minister Boris Johnson to boost the government's access to free school meals, the same ones the poverty-stricken Rashford counted on during his childhood school days. In October 2021, Rashford evolved the most youthful receiver of an honorary doctorate from the University of Manchester for his philanthropic work. A month later, he gained an MBE from Prince William at a remarkable Windsor Castle rite. Rashford also published 4 books since 2021, most lately the hit kids fantasy book The Breakfast Club Adventures. He also teamed up with British fashion home Burberry to help stimulate the Marcus Rashford Book Club, which contributes thousands of books to libraries across Manchester. So, what do you guys think? Do you think all these athletes spend a lot? Is Marcus Rashford overspending? Comment down what you guys would have done if you had this fortune. Will you be spending it on unwanted things, or will you be cheerfully spending this money? Until next time, goodbye.